Blog Initiator 77 DeadHour. It all began with a glitch, a single compromised file from an orbital survey. We expected routine data, maybe some atmospheric readings. What we got was an image, a single, high-resolution satellite picture of a city that shouldn't exist. We designated it Neo-Aethel. It was a monolith, a sprawling, windowless cityscape of concrete and steel. The temporal signature was precise, placing its existence exactly 50 years into our future. But that's where the logic broke down. The digital metadata told a different story. It showed weathering, erosion, infrastructural collapse that spoke of centuries, not mere decades. A city 50 years away, yet already ancient and ruined. Our first mandate for Unit Sigma was clear and immediate: temporal counter-intervention. We had to stop this. We frantically poured resources into identifying the catalyst. We believed there had to be a single, catastrophic infrastructural decision made in our present day that would lead to this concrete dystopia. We had to find it and prevent it. Our teams worked around the clock, analyzing urban planning proposals, sabotaging future construction projects, altering zoning laws, anything, no matter how small, that could divert the timeline. And for a moment, we thought we were succeeding. With every minor adjustment we made, every successful sabotage, the image of Neo-Aethel would flicker, dip, waver, distorting for a split second. And we would hold our breath, thinking we'd finally broken the chain. But then it would correct itself. The city's terrifying, immutable skyline would snap back into focus. The only changes were cosmetic, insignificant. The geometry of a shadow might shift slightly. A single, non-functional broadcast spire might relocate from one tower to another. The city itself remained. It was a constant, a fixed point we couldn't erase. That's when the horrifying truth began to dawn on us. This wasn't a warning we could act on. This wasn't a future we could prevent. Neo-Aethel was a predetermined outcome, an event already locked into the very fabric of time. We were like children throwing pebbles at a tidal wave. Our frantic efforts were just minor cosmetic changes on a fate that was already sealed. The universe, it seemed, allowed for minor variations, but it demanded the city's grim existence. It had to be. The final piece of evidence was recovered just before the log was sealed. It was a low-frequency audio file, deeply embedded in the image's raw code. At first, it was just noise, a distant, heavy, grinding sound. We ran it through every filter we had, trying to isolate its origin. Finally, Unit Sigma's geological array got a match, and when they did, a cold dread filled the control room. The sound, they confirmed, was subterranean excavation, massive, deep earth moving, and the source was directly beneath our current location. The digging had already begun. We were standing on the construction site of our own tomb, as the log was sealed and archived. The final piece of metadata was extracted from the Neo-Aethel image file. It was a time stamp, a clock. It was still running. It read 49 years, 364 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes remaining. The countdown is active, and we don't know what happens when it reaches 0. Thanks for watching. If you find these logs as fascinating as we do, be sure to subscribe for more declassified files.